The legendary music group All For One, who is best known for their single I Swear, is coming back to Jakarta, Indonesia to hold their 30th anniversary concert celebration here. And to know more about their music journey, I'm already here with all members from All For One to talk more about their journey for the last 3 decades. So congratulations guys on your 30 years anniversary.
Thank you.
So we know that you guys have been in the music industry for the last 3 decades, and that is amazing.
Yes.
So what does it mean to turn 30 this year?
It means that we've reached the goal that we always said we wanted to do, that we always wanted to stay together, kind of like the old school bands like the Four Tops and the Temptations. And 30 years in, it doesn't feel like 30 years, but I guess the calendar says it really has been 30 years. So it's a goal achieved.
And it is no secret that your music, your nostalgic songs have truly shaped the music industry in mid-90s. However, music now has rapidly changed, starting from its production, distribution, and how people perceive music nowadays. How do you try to stay relevant to the music industry now?
Well, I mean, you have to be willing to change with the times, otherwise you will get left behind. The one thing that we love doing the most, believe it or not, is actually just being on stage and singing live for our audience and our fans. But we are still recording music. We have some new music we're working on now that you'll hopefully hear soon. And, we just, for us, honestly, it really comes down to the love for the music. So many times, and we've watched a lot of people come and go. And the thing is, when the very first thing that you care about is not the love of the actual music, it never lasts.
Right. So, since you have been here for 30 years, is there any significant moment that you have witnessed, or like any specific things that you remember from your fans who come and go, or people in the music industry?
Amazing for us that we've got a chance to do. We got a chance to do the changeover from Hong Kong back to Chinese rule. One of the few people who got to do from British to Chinese rule. We've got to sing for presidents, for inaugurations.
We were the third American band to ever play mainland China.
Yeah. That's amazing.
There's a lot of firsts and a lot of great things like that.
Yeah. And how do you see your growth now in terms of music?
I think, as far as music is concerned, one thing that we've always done is stay true to who we are as a group and allowed, maybe the sound of the actual music itself to conform with what's going on, in the times, because, music is always changing, but the one thing that never changes is our voices. The one thing that never changes is how we perform and how we interpret a song. And so what we do is make sure that we stay true to who we are as artists and that we bring that to anything that we do, no matter what the rest of it sounds like.
Oh, I love that. So it's about bringing your most authentic.
Yes.
Your authenticity.
Yes. Okay. Because that's what makes us all for one. If we try to sound like Ed Sheeran or try to sound like Bruno Mars, well, there's already an Ed Sheeran and a Bruno Mars. Nobody needs to try to sound like them. You need to try to sound like who you are.
Okay. And now, talking about authenticity and originality, we know that when it comes to boy bands or music groups, they constantly change their members. However, it is not the case with you guys, because you have managed to stay together up until now. So what is the secret behind it?
Me. Oh, go ahead.
It's Delius.
Thank you.
He's the glue of the group. Oh. No, you know what? Alfred and I grew up together. I've known him, I don't know for how long, 40 years. And we met Jamie a couple years before the group started. And then Delius right at the time the group was starting. So we're just friends and we love each other. I mean, we may not have the same parents, but we are brothers through and through.
Have you ever, at times, felt sick with each other, especially with all the tour that's coming up for the past 30 years?
Well, I will say, no, never.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's amazing and very direct of you. Okay, and now moving on, if I'm not mistaken, All for One have come to Indonesia for at least 10 times now.
Yes,
And it is also partly because you have such a large fan base here in the country. So how do you feel coming back again to this country, and how do you see the Indonesian fans compared to other fans in other countries?
Well, there's a reason that we always come back as much as we do. We love our Indonesian fans. We love how passionate the Indonesian people are about good music and about great melodies. And, you know, it's one of the things that not only does it warm our hearts when we're on stage and all of our fans are singing with us, you know, but it gives us good energy. It makes us want to sing even longer, you know, and so we love being here. You know, whether we're on the stage or off, the people are always so sweet to us, and you know, who wouldn't want to be around that as much as possible?
Do you have any message for Indonesian fans out there?
Yes, our message for our Indonesian friends, not our fans, but our friends, is that we're so grateful. We're so grateful that for 30 years, you all have supported us. You have bought our music, you've come to our concerts, looked at our videos, whatever it is. Our Indonesian fans have been so good to us and so kind to us. So we just want to say thank you all. We love you. We're so excited about tomorrow, our 30th anniversary concert, and we hope to see everyone come out because we're going to have an amazing time. I promise you that.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see you guys and have an amazing time tomorrow.
Yes.
So last but not least, what are your hopes and wishes for your 30 years of anniversary?
Just to continue to do what we've been doing, you know, to continue. The thing is, all four of us actually, truly, genuinely love music. All four of us, we love being on stage, and we love being able to see, and when we always say a prayer before we go on stage, and our prayer always is that the fans will leave happier than when they came. And we love to see that. And so hopefully for the next 30 years, we can continue to do that even more everywhere that we go.
Yes, hopefully. We can't wait to keep seeing you guys performing for the next 30
Yes,
years.
the next 30 years. Wait, let me do
We'll see you at 50.
That's funny.
Okay guys, so thank you so much for the chat. We really enjoyed it, and we are so honored to have you here. So we wish you all the best luck for the future of
Thank
All
you
for
so
One.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that was the interview with All for One. And now stay tuned because we will be back with more stories after this.